Okay, hello guys, my name is Morgan Gonzalez and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing Divine Union Masterclass, all the great things. We are talking about the polarity in the universe, which is the masculine and the feminine forces that run through us and outside of us, okay? So this is showing up everywhere. Once we begin to see it, you can't unsee it. And so today I'm going to teach you a little bit what I know about these energies and how they manifest in life and show up in your everyday experience, in your body, in your inner world, outer world, all the things that I always talk about, but really focusing on the distinction between these two things and how they work together. So let's begin. When I think of the masculine energy, I think of a cup, okay? And this cup is a round cylinder object. It's strong, it's sturdy, and it can hold liquid. And so the masculine energy is the cup, and the feminine energy, I'm balancing this, is the liquid that's poured inside this cup. And so these two states of consciousness move as one, and the liquid fills the space that's inside. And I already jumped meta on this because if you think about life, this experience in reality, everything you see, all the physical form is the things inside the ultimate structure, which is the non-dual, nothingness, consciousness, quantum field, if you want to be scientific, that's bursting all of this out. So these two things work together. The feminine energy is more so the creative aspect, the things always changing and coming and going. In our inner world, it's the Maya, the mind, the illusion, the psyche, the thing that's always changing inside your structure, your masculine structure, which is the body. It's the thing holding that creative phenomena that's going on inside your mind. And so if we start to see that as a creative aspect of life, the mind, we also tend to stop fighting with it. It starts to change its meaning towards us. So I always like that one to share. But yeah, if the masculine is the structure and the liquid is the feminine cup inside, we need to have a strong structure in order to have a healthy relationship between these two polarities. And so when I'm thinking about myself and me as an individual, that has been one of my journeys, which was developing a healthy masculine and developing a healthy feminine. And the more that my masculine became healthier, the more I can open up and reach more depth with my feminine side. And I began to feel more safe, and I began to heal more because I was able to hold the space for that healing to occur after my masculine energy became more strong, more solid, more secure, and more developed. That's a key. So we develop our masculine energy in order for our feminine energy to really thrive and be able to reach her fullest potential as woman. And now in life, you will meet people who are men, speaking from a woman perspective, and they are the structure that you will ultimately be spilling into. So when we meet someone and we're learning about them and we're hearing about them, is their structure, everything about them, safe, durable, caring, and able to handle the feminine force of what you are and leaning into that more and more? And if their masculine structure, let's think of a cup, is broken, let's say it's cracked in some places, you will spill into that cup and you will fall through. And yeah, it might not be a match. And you might get hurt in the process. We've all been through heartbreak. We've all been in love with someone that really wasn't a match for us. And it hurt us, but at the same time, it was like no, your feminine energy wasn't safe with that man. And it's okay, because there's plenty of men that you'll be able to be safe with. And of course, once you're doing your inner work, the inner reflects the outer. So things will start to change in your external life that reflect what's going on the inside. So the more that you develop that masculine energy within you, you will be able to attract a partner that's able to match that and further, right? Because we love to co-create with our people and create something in our life. But knowing that you can be the one that can hold yourself and be able to allow for your full expression to come through in a very safe and charismatic way, then it doesn't allow for anything else to really permeate into that without you consciously being like, okay, let me sabotage myself, right? So you get to a point where you're not going to do that, and you're able to stand yourself and the full spectrum of what you are, and that anyone else that really comes in, they either come and they go. If they stay and you like them, then you make it work. You feel into this. You feel the experience. You go with the flow. And then things change, right? Things change and shift. And so we grow through this process of life. But I share that as my own little perspective on these two energies. And I really hope that gave you a good framework to work with now, because if we are spilling our cups out and not holding what is happening within in a safe way, and we're just literally dumping it, think about how that's going to manifest in your relationships and your everyday experience of reality, of working, of creativity, of showing up for yourself. So these type of things point to where we still need to maybe look and say, there's a decoding that needs to occur. There's a pattern in the psyche. There's something, there's wounding, there's pain, whatever it is. We have the ability to go in there and say, let me be the one to hold you, take care of you, and meet you with love and kindness so that we can eventually grow and heal and move forward. And so healing is a never-growing process, but when I speak of it from this level of inner work and divine masculine and feminine, that journey between these two parts is a very, very deeply encoded within the psyche and the experience of a human being, and that without this conscious effort and knowing about it, you're kind of living in the dark, and things are happening to you that you can't really understand until you start to see, oh, this is a masculine aspect, oh, or this is a feminine, this is out of balance. Where do I need to bring balance? Where do I need safety? Where do I need to be held? And really, as you start to find your desires of what you want and what you want to move forward with, you need a healthy duality between these two to get it going. The desires is coming from that feminine force, but the masculine is the one that carries it out. If you think about masculine energy, it's not just the structure, but it's also like the thing that moves you. Like in a car, it's like moving you to different places and getting to you where you need to be, while the driver, you, the woman, are inside this car, right? And so we're trusting like this thing to take us where we need to go. And when we make that choice to decide, okay, this is the masculine I want to spill myself into, we are deliberately kind of melting into a new type of structure that ideally is more beneficial, healthy, wonderful for us to thrive and grow as women. And so it is, right? So now that I speak of it in that sense, I just want to say thank you for the conscious effort you have brought today in order to create, in order to heal, in order to show up for yourself. And I really want to make sure you understand that this journey is something that is so fulfilling and worthwhile, and that you can get through it, because why wouldn't you be able to? Come on, you're the creator. Remember the truth. Remember the truth. How do you want to create? You are the divine expression coming through, and how do you want to choose to create is my question. So always remember that when you're getting all crazy. Is this the creation I want to have? Okay, let me go back to my roots. Let me go back to my roots. Alrighty, I think that's all for today. It was a very nice little video, and do your best to like grab my abstraction and bring it down to concrete. It's a skill. And take what you get from this lesson. But have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.